Back at you one more again. First time stopping by my channel, love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you so much for the love and support. You know, we're all going through these different changes, but trust and believe it's going to take us to places we never imagined going to. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Even if it's about the positive feedback towards the content of my video, or you're sharing your empathic gift with me, how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are insightful, informative, that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or a friend, or even a fellow empath that may be going through some trying times and may need, spiritual guidance or confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share them. While you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is called Powerful Thought Meditation Club. And the meditation music that is playing is called Chakra Sleep Music. Open, cleanse, balance, heal. Chakra sleeping meditation healing sounds. And I will post their link in the description box below. I'm starting to say it now at the beginning of the video, just in case you don't watch the whole video. I leave all my contact information at the bottom in the description box below. So if you need to contact me, it's just like networking, being able to exchange views of experience, or just getting a deeper understanding about your life path and purpose, as well as your spiritual gifts of your mission. So you can connect with me there. And the video I'm doing is called Twin Flame 101. Heyokas seeing those missed opportunities, invest in blessings you never seen coming. A lot of times, I ain't even gonna lie, I used to get aggravated when certain things would take place, and then I started being a worry wart, as they call it, worry wart. Thinking, "Dang, I missed this opportunity. Things are supposed to go this way, things are supposed to go that way. Blaza this, blaza that." And then it's just like it redirected me towards something that I really truly needed. Because a lot of times we get aggravated when we work so hard on what we feel like we want. And then a lot of times, that you maybe just because that's what you want. And the universe is seeing it as like, why are you picking something so mediocre when we have something so massive that we're trying to be able to embark into your life that is truly needing? A lot of times they feel like what we may want, it may be something that they feel like they want to place something in your life that is going to be a blessing to you, that is going to invest in something bigger and better into your life. Because it's just like people are like, oh, I want to be rich and I want to be this, but it's just like, when you're bringing those type of vibes to your life, a lot of times the way we see it, who wouldn't want to be rich in life? Who will not want to have a comfortable way of living? But it's just like they want you to be able to think further out the box, because a lot of times when you see stuff like that, you may not, they want you to be able to get a blessing, but they want to be able to make sure you're going through these life lessons, so when we finally do bless you with these situations, it can be something that is going to have, it's going to have a long line of endless possibilities for you. Because a lot of times, you see somebody like with people that are, they do things, how like enemies can do stuff, and they make sure that you're seeing the things that they're doing. But a lot of times we don't realize when they're doing certain things like that is, the way they're doing it and where they're going about it usually doesn't last long. So it's just like it may last for a certain period and it may end, on a quicker note. But a lot of times, you're being redirected towards something that is something that you need, something that you can appreciate, something that will have, miles on it, where it's going to be able to last. A lot of times you get aggravated because, if you're manifesting on something, you're not there yet. And I have to tell myself, even when I get tired of being around certain situations, being around certain people, and it's just like, Roslynn, Okay, they know that you know that. They already know every time, like, oh, I'm so tired of this. Ugh, this and this and that and third. But it's just like you have to really ask yourself, the things that you wanting, are you aligning yourself with those things? Are you doing everything in your power to be able to come open doors for this? Because it's like when they're investing in these blessings for us, they don't want us messing them up. They want to make sure we're aligned all the way across the board. You're emotionally align with this. You're spiritually, you're physically, just doing everything you need to do by holding these in our lives. Because a lot of times it's like when you're wanting it at that time, are you wanting in these things for the right reason? It's like with my situation, it's just because I was tired of seeing it. I'm tired of dealing with certain people. I'm tired of doing this. But then when I allow myself to really see what's taking place, there was still a lot more things that I need to learn about myself. There are certain things that I had to be able to release so I don't mess up what I got going on, especially like if you're going through a situation with you and your twin flame. I tell anybody, just like I tell myself, it's like, okay, you know, who wants to sit up here and be in a relationship that's not going anywhere, or who wants to be in a situation where they're constantly by themselves? When you're going through these things, and if you have been that type of person that's been in toxic relationships, are you all the way healed and not taking excess baggage with you? Everybody has baggages with them, but you're healing through these different things. You don't want to still be in that mindset where you feel like everything that's taking place, you need to go back and be vengeful for that. Because the next thing you know, when universe is giving you this blessing, there's supposed to be, your twin flame is like a once in a lifetime opportunity at this time. I don't know why they say it's a once in a lifetime opportunity at this time, and I'm still researching on that, so I'm trying to figure out all that stuff too. But it's just the fact is you can't be carrying around these toxic wounds if you're still, you're holding those issues off from, your last relationship. Because if you're opening up in a new relationship, you want to constantly talk about your ex towards the new person that's coming into your life. Like, dad, I'm trying to invest in this relationship and this connection, and you still talking about who what's it does it down the street on what they were doing when they're not even in our lives. Why you keep bringing this in our lives? So it's going to make somebody just want to, not want to be able to deal with you. I've been in past relationships where I still talked about my ex when I was with people. And then it was just at that point when I started dating, and they were like, oh, what happened? I'm like, because see, when I'm here with you, I'm not trying to talk about what happened in that situation. I'm just trying to leave that alone. Just allow me to focus on what I'm doing right now. And it's just like you don't want to bring that into your life, because it's like when you're talking about those different things that are taking place, it makes it seem like you still have a vendetta out for that person, or what they did, whatever they're doing, it still bothers you on what they did. And that means that you're investing in that time, even when that person's not in your life anymore. So it's just like that's the reason why, twin flames, you have to make sure that even though we're in oneness, we're just not in physical oneness. You have to be able to align with everything. Everything is just, it connects the dots. And that's why we have to go through all these different things where insecurities is coming out to the surface, truth is coming out, old wounds that has been carried on from all these different past lives. I feel like, we don't have just one twin flame. I feel like there's a ultimate, like that one that is, you're supposed to be with for life. But there's different stages of the twin soul connections that you had to have with certain individuals to be able to get to that one that you have. And a lot of ours is just like what mine is passed away, so it's just like that essence is going to become stronger. They're always with you, but it's just like that physical absence. It can be hard at times. So it's just like all these missed opportunities you're going through. This is supposed to benefit you on so many accords, all the way spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, all these different things, because you're not just clearing for what is taking place in this current life. You're going through all the ones that you had unfinished business from, because this is supposed to be that last one. Like, okay, you don't had all these missed opportunities. Now this is that time you cannot F up, so you're getting all these things done. And for that to happen, all the old past life essence is merging in with this life, and that's why we got all the spiritual reinforcements. They already knew this was going to be that original Dundetta right there, so they already knew you about to go through some hell and high water to go ahead and break through that barrier, and that's not something that's easy. So you are going to need all these reinforcements to help you go through that, and that means even the ones that are making and breaking you, you have to have that positive reinforcement, but you also have to have that negative one as well, because those are the ones, the toxic relationship, the toxic family members, whoever you're going through, they're breaking you away from these old patterns and old, habits that we have. And it's at that point where when all these different things is taking place, even though, I'm not where I want to be at right now, but I'm seeing how I'm allowing myself to push through, because there's some days that I have to take off to myself, because I'm purging so much out. Like right now, I did this like my fourth video, and I had to really push through this one, because I got so many downloads that's coming through my head, and you talking about is like pressure right here, and I'm just like, I still want to do this, I'm still going to do that. I said, okay, you want to be able to do that, but if your body is going to do that, and you talk to spirit about that, they're going to rearrange that for you. But if they tell you to go sit your little self down somewhere, you need to do that too, you know. But it's just like everything that's going on right now, it's not easy. We're still going through things, but you're getting those blessings that are coming through in your life, and they want you to be able to appreciate those things, even the little things. Because when you start showing attitude of gratitude for even just little things, even if it was like $5 you seen on the ground, be grateful for that, because that's $5 you didn't have. And go in your gas tank, do whatever, if you got to get 5 on it to roll one, just to do the woo side, whatever, that's giving you that. Even if it's that time where the whole house is cleared out, where you got your peace and quiet like mine, I love that. I love my alone time. I didn't used to be that way. It was just like, even before, I really went through my initial spiritual awakening, did not really know, my gifts were kicking in, because it was just like so many different things I was hearing other people's thoughts, or be that person that, it may be heavy on their mind, and next I blurted out, and they're like, did I say that out loud? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, where the hell did that come from? They just really didn't know. So I didn't like being by myself. Now, when a lot of people can't do that, especially if you're like narcissistic, or a lot of them, they're really in that bad stage. They can't be by themselves, because that's where they get their fuel from, being around other people. They constantly getting their vibrations being fed. With me, I just love, I'm being my own best friend. I tell people, they were like, Roz, I'm ready to, find that perfect soulmate, and this and that. And I always tell them, I said, just think about this honestly. You ask yourself that, are you all aligned to where, if you was to meet a mirror image of you, would you date you? And I tell people that all the time, because I know what it feels like. I've been celibate for 4 years, and it can drive me crazy. Now, back in my 20s, I wish I would have said that. I would have busted out laughing. I'm like, no, because I had a dude mentality back in the day. I didn't care. But now it's just like, they got too many daggone things around. Shoot, if I stare at you too long, I'm wondering, do I need to go to the clinic now and go get checked, just because I was in that vibe with you that long? I don't want to think about stuff like that. Even I'm telling my kids, it's like, you got to be careful who you're sleeping with. It's not just the STDs, but it's just that energy that comes along with that person. That's almost about as bad as having an STD, you know. But now it's just like, I became my own best friend. You know, there's a lot of times that who does not like sleeping alone by themselves. I'm okay. But when I'm with somebody, I want to make sure I'm with you for the right reasons, and you're doing the same thing. What I'm feeling is being reciprocated. I don't have to worry about what spot am I supposed to be auditioning for. You got all these other, the little side studies or whatever they want to call it. All those things. Do I got to worry about anything? So it's just like, I'm good at being by myself. No, I don't want to be like this for the rest of my life. I tell people my life is too complicated. I want to be making sure if I'm dealing with you, it's for the right reasons. So until that time, I know there's still healing I have to do. There's different things that I have to be able to accept, to release. There's different things that I need to embrace. There's different directions I'm trying to be at, the mindset I'm trying to grow upon, trying to get towards different adventures in my life, the avenues I'm trying to go down. And I can't do that with distractions like that. So it's like I can be selfish like that, but I know out there, universe has my soulmate out there. But right now I'm working on myself so I can be open to that opportunity of getting something that is, permanent. I don't want something that's going to be a temporary. I don't need all that in my life. I've been there, and now next, I'll just cry and let my own self down. But I appreciate all the things that has taken place in my life, because I really felt like, dang, I don't really missed out. I'm going like on 44, soon to be, you know, and I'm still doing this. I always said I was going to be married by 40. Something crazy was going to happen in my life at 40, which it actually did, just being able to open my life up to all these possibilities. So don't ever feel like you have really missed out on something. That you missed out on something that you wanted to be able to be guided towards something you needed, you know. So don't ever feel like, this is for you, even though you may have thought certain situations or certain people was for you, is preparing you for something so much better, something out of the ordinary, but it's something that's going to be perfect just for you. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of this video, y'all. This is going to be my last one because, like I said, I'm shielding off this headache. I'm not trying to give that to anybody. So I'm going to allow myself to take that pause for that cause and go ahead and recharge myself. Like I said, if you need to get in touch with me, my information is in the bottom below. It's all about, networking, just getting a deeper understanding, or if you want to share views of experience, that's fine as well. Everything we talk about and speak on is confidential. If I can't tell you from words of experience for what I've gone through, I will find the information that you need to be able to give you that deeper understanding that you're looking for. So like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop my line. Drop a line. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me. Um, tell somebody about the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I'm about to upload all my videos. And know that you are truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I pray that everything you're trying to manifest in your life comes so much bigger and better than you ever expected, and comes sooner than you actually thought you're going to receive it, even through social distancing. Make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibes, frequencies. You never know, all those things can really take somebody a long way. I hope you have a blessed, safe week and be responsible for everything you do. And I'll see you on my next video. Peace. Be well. Oh, God. Oh, my head.